Okay, so this is starting to become a thing with Konnon, where we're going to react to a song, but he's giving me both the official audio version, there's no video, and then he gives me a live version because I like to look at something when I listen to the music. So what I tend to do, and I always try and, get it to close as possible to sync the live and the audio version. I just overlay the two. I don't think it's going to work in this one just because Konnon mentioned in the note that there is apparently the audio version is the full length song, and then the live version seems to be a bit shorter. So let me actually see here. Official music video is 4 minutes 09, and then the audio is 6 minutes 22. Okay, so I think I'm still gonna overlay it. I just mute, the live, and then we listen to the official audio. So obviously the live is going to end a lot sooner than the audio. We'll just continue listening to the audio. Okay. So the song is called Sara, and the artist is Fleetwood Mac, but it's Konnon did mention that the lead vocalist is called Stevie Nick, and she is apparently one of the greatest female vocalists of the last century. So very much looking forward to this one. Konnon, thank you very much. Here we go, guys. Let's dive in. And please just, I doubt it's going to sync, so just deal with it, okay? Okay, so I'm going to start playing the audio. And then the live.
Wait a minute, baby. Stay with me a while. Said you give me life, but you never told me about the fire.
Yo, those heels are very high. Oh, now we're almost syncing. It shows you the timing difference, no? He's pretty. Yeah.
But when you build your house, oh, then call me home. Hold on, the night is coming, and it's starting to for days. I stay home at night, all the time. I go anywhere, anywhere. Ask me and I'm there. Yeah. Ask me and I'm there. I care. In the sea of love, where everyone would love to drown, but now it's gone. They say it doesn't matter anymore. If you build your house, then please call me home. Sarah, you're the poet in my heart. Never change, and don't you ever stop. Now it's gone. No, it doesn't matter anymore.
I really like her voice. I have no clue what the song is about there, so we're gonna go read the lyrics. But I like the vibe. She's got a really strong voice, ne? I kind of feel like her voice was almost not loud enough for this music. And she can do so much more than what we just heard. Okay, so I'm gonna like this. I want to go pull up the lyrics. So we just know what this is like. Sara, what was it? Fleetwood Mac. Genius lyrics. Okay, here we go. So, wait a minute, baby. Stay with me a while. Said you'd give me a light, but you never told me about the fire. Oh. Drowned in the sea of love, where everyone would love to drown. Too true. But now it's gone, it doesn't matter what for. When you build your house, then call me home. When you build your house, then call me home. Okay, so she obviously is his, home. That's where he wants to be. And he was just like a great dark wing within the wings of a storm. I think I had met my match. He was singing and undoing, oh, the laces, undoing the laces. Said, Sara, you're the poet in my heart, never change, never stop. But now it's gone, it doesn't matter what for. But when you build your house, oh, then call me home. I'm a bit confused. Hold on, the night is coming and the starling flew for days. I'd stay home at night all the time. I'd go anywhere, anywhere, anywhere. Ask me and I'm there. Ask me and I'm there because I care. In the sea of love, where every woman would love to drown, but now it's gone. They say it doesn't matter anymore. Oh, if you build your house, then please call me home. Sara, you're the poet in my heart. Never change and don't ever stop. I'm so confused. Why is she... Surely Sara is not a man's name. Why is she addressing a woman? She better not be gay. Wait a minute, baby. Stay with me for a while. See, so she's directly, talking to her partner. It sounds like everything is going well, apart from the fact that, he never warned her about, let's say, the downs, the ups and downs. She did seem to have gotten the, all the love that she wanted. But now all of a sudden it's gone. So they broke up? Or they just, when you build your house, then call me home. And she's just talking about him, no longer directly to him. And he was just like a great dark wing within the wings of a storm. Hold on, the night is coming and the starling flew for days. I'd stay at home. She wants to make this work because she's like, I want to say this verse 3 almost needs to, or she tries and make it sound like it represents, all her efforts. She's really trying to make him feel like, she is home. She will be there whenever he needs it. She's, on speed dial for him, essentially. But I don't think she's getting it, though. Never change, never stop. So why is she addressing a Sara? Unless she's now all of a sudden, if she's Sara and she's singing it as if he is addressing her, it's like maybe the words she would like to hear. Oh, crazy, there's a heartbeat that never really died. Crazy that it never really died. Oh, Sara, oh, would you swallow all your pride? Oh, would you speak a little louder? All I ever wanted was to know that you are dreaming. Okay, Konnon, I have no freaking clue what this song is about, ne? I'm really, really confused. I don't know how many people is part of the song. Because if she was, almost addressing herself, maybe she just decided, not to call herself Stevie. And she's going with Sara. But then I would have said she almost needed to bring in a male voice, that can sing that part where he's addressing Sara. But let's see. About section. Sara was the second single released from Tusk. It was a top 20 hit in 5 countries, including the US, where it peaked at number 7 in 1980. The song was written about several different tragedies in Stevie Nicks' life around the time Fleetwood Mac was recording the Tusk album. It covers a secret affair with Mick Fleetwood. Oh, geez. Who was married at the time. Yo. Mick would then leave Stevie for her best friend. Oh, shit. Oh, so the best friend was called Sara, whom he later married. Wait, so now, if she was having a secret affair with him, Mick, was Mick still married even after leaving Stevie and then going after Sara? He's busy? It was also to do with her unplanned pregnancy with Eagle singer Don Henley. A pregnancy that she terminated. No, why? Woman. In 2014, Stevie was quoted saying, I know, touchy subject, but seriously, keep your legs closed if you don't want to fall pregnant. If you don't know the ABCs, then, fuck. Anyway, Had I married Don and had that baby, and had she been a girl, I would have named her Sara. Oh, well, that is twisted. But there was another woman in my life named Sara who shortly after that became Mick's wife. Oh. Well, you can be lucky. Yo, that would have been awkward as hell. Naming your baby Sara. Well, I mean, it's not like it's not like Sara freaking. No, it's not like Stevie was still with Mick because she was expecting someone else's baby. So, you can get over that. Here's more. So, who was Sara? According to Rolling Stone, Stevie Nicks fell pregnant during her 70s relationship with Don Henley but terminated the pregnancy. She says, had I married Don and had that baby, and had she been a girl, I would have named her Sara. But there was another woman in my life named Sara who shortly after that became Mick's wife. You shouldn't care because you were already with Don. So what did Fleetwood Mac say about Sara? Lindsay Buckingham shared in the liner notes, some of Stevie's songs were hard to rein in. If you're very lyric driven and not overly worried about the time and structure, it's more free form, which a lot of Stevie's things can be. 6 or more minutes is not hard to get to. The 9-minute version of this was something we cut, but probably never intended it to go out at that length. I was delving into Stevie's private life at the time, so I was never told what it was actually about. I always assumed it was addressed to a friend who was Mick's wife at the time. Stevie Nicks added, it was a 16-minute demo. My friend Sara was there when I wrote it. She kept the coffee going. Wait. This is becoming more and more... This sounds like a real-life drama. So she's still friends. Hold on. No, I need to know. So was Mick and Stevie together still when Mick cheated on Stevie to be with Sara? Now Sara and Stevie is still friends and having coffee together, whilst Stevie is writing a song about her friend Sara and her baby, who would have been named Sara. This sounds really, really like reality TV kind of crazy. So she kept the coffee going and kept the cassettes. This is a whole other level of being sadistic. She kept the coffee going and kept the cassettes coming and made sure we didn't run out of batteries. And it was a long, long night recording that demo. She was a great songwriter helper. Sara was the poet in my heart. She likes to think it was all written about her, but it really wasn't. She's in there for sure, but it's written about a lot of other things too. Mick was the great dark wing within the wings of a storm, but when I was going with Mick, I was hanging out with J.D. Souther, and he kept saying, you do know this relationship with Mick is never going to work, don't you? And I said, well, when I get out of it, I'll let you know. And so there's bits and pieces of him there talking to me. It sounds like it should have been a series. Seriously. What has the media said about the song? So Rolling Stone named it number 10 greatest Fleetwood Mac song, saying, released in December 1979, this somber, elegant ballad was Fleetwood Mac's first hit of the 80s. Don Henley of the Eagles claimed the song was named for a baby Nick was pregnant with and decided not to have during their brief late 70s affair. Why do they keep calling it an affair? Did they also have an as in cheating affair? That's what affair means to me. If you have an affair, it means you're not supposed to be in the relationship because that person is already in another relationship. So what's wrong with these people? 35 years later, she confirmed that he was partially correct. Had I married Don, okay, now we just, repeat what we read earlier. Oh my word, drama. There's a heartbeat that never really died. No, I can tell you, it died when you decided to terminate that baby. Yo, I'm actually getting heart palpitations. I'm getting upset. Look, she's got a stunning voice. I'm not gonna debate that. And I really would. I think she can do a lot more. So I'm pretty sure there must be a song where, she went all out, where she really challenged her range and her abilities. So Konnon, if you have anything, do send it my way if you like one of her other songs. I try to think of who she reminds me of in terms of vocals, but I can't really. I think the closest, I don't know why, for a second I felt like ABBA, and then I thought, no, hell no, I'm insulting this girl, Stevie. Let me not compare her to ABBA, the female voices of ABBA. I don't know. I didn't listen to a lot of females, so now I don't think I can compare her to anyone. She is very unique. She definitely is. I mean, Linda Ronstadt, a teeny tiny bit, although I think Stevie has a lot more vibrato than what Linda has. Yeah. Okay, Konnon, I will definitely like to hear, more of what she can do, what she really, really can do. Maybe there's some recent stuff where the quality is also, top notch. Okay, thank you for your purchase. I appreciate you. I will take you guys in the next one.
We had at the Braveheart. With bright Vikings we stand side by side, with axes raised high, bound by blood and honor. We believe in the old ways,